Hey guys, so today I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what I eat on a regular basis. And then in my next video, I'll give you some brand names that I really like. So for today, I'll start with breakfast. I'm a full-time college student, so I'm usually on the run. Ideally, I try to have some almonds and fruit for breakfast, like an apple. Um, some mornings, if I am in a really big rush, I'll just have some plain rice cereal with rice milk, which also makes a really great snack. When I talk about, I'm going to do a video about labels and how to read labels. One thing with my cereal is not only do I make sure it's gluten free, but the less ingredients and the more ingredients that are familiar to you, the better and healthier it probably is. If it has some weird, crazy words that you don't know what they mean, it's probably not a good idea to buy. Simple is healthiest. Um, so rice milk and rice cereal for breakfast, or fruit, no matter what, I always have a handful of almonds for breakfast with whatever I'm eating. Um, for lunch, I have the same sandwich every day, along with a variety of fruits on the side, and as well as fruit juice, not from concentrate, fresh fruit juice. Um, the sandwich that I'm about to tell you about, if you check out my blog, vegan101girl.blogspot.com, has the full recipe. I use whole wheat bread, 2 slices of whole wheat bread. I smother both slices with roasted red pepper hummus. On top of that, I put a couple of slices of tomato, baby spinach on top of that, and red onion on top of that. My boyfriend likes to put all sorts of seasonings on his. I like mine just plain with just those few ingredients, but um, sometimes he'll put avocado on his, which is really, really healthy and delicious. He also puts seasonings, oregano, basil, things like that. And then put it all together, and we actually grill ours on the stove for like a minute on each side. We use a tiny bit of olive oil. I try to minimize oil in our diet. We use a couple drops of olive oil for each side so it cooks well. And we have this pan. I'll put a picture on my blog. You should check it out. It's like a nice ridged pan on the bottom, and it comes with a heavy top. So it's kind of like a panini press. It's really cool. And so we make that sandwich every single day with some fruit juice and some fruit. Um, yeah, so that's lunch. And dinner. So many amazing dinner recipes. I will be putting them all on my blog as I make them. I usually have spaghetti and tomato sauce is always a great one if you're trying to go simple, or if you're just starting out. I like spaghetti with quinoa flour because I don't eat gluten. And then some delicious marinara sauce. I usually put beans into my pasta dinner as well. And that's always great. Another favorite regular of mine is stew. Every week I make a big pot of stew that'll last me for a few dinners. My favorite is my sweet potato lentil stew that I make almost every week. The recipe is on my blog. Check it out. We also just make different vegetable stews, which are really delicious. Another dinner that I have regularly is vegetables and rice. I have a rice cooker. You don't need a rice cooker to cook rice. Just throw some rice and water in a pot and let it sit for a long time. Cook up some rice, and then in another pot I like to cook up tons of vegetables. I love to steam vegetables. I don't have a very big steamer right now, so I usually just steam vegetables when I'm having vegetables as a snack. With my dinner, I'll put in onion, broccoli, pepper, mushroom, carrot, zucchini, garlic, and some ginger sometimes. Just tons of vegetables. Cut them up, throw them into the pot, let them cook for a little bit. And then you got rice and vegetables. You can always put, soy sauce, tamari, teriyaki sauce, all sorts of different sauces on the vegetables. I like to eat mine plain. I'm kind of I like to stay away from processed foods and sauces and stuff. I have a very plain diet, but you don't have to. You can also put tofu into your vegetables and cook some tofu in there. Cut them up. Tofu's really delicious in that. Um, so yeah, spaghetti dish, rice dish, soup dish are three main staples that are easy to make, really delicious, full of delicious fruits and veggies. Great dinners. And then I have tons of recipes that I'm going to be putting up onto my blog that I, uh, I make every once in a while. Those three dishes are the ones I make every week. As far as snacks go, my favorite snack is my fruit smoothie, which the recipe is on my blog right now. Um, it's literally a blend of a ton of fruit into one smoothie in a blender, and it's so delicious. Nothing else in it. There's nothing in it but fruits and also spinach, and I put flaxseed in it as well. Um, and it's really, really good. You should get the recipe off my blog and try it. So smoothies are probably my favorite snack. Another favorite snack of mine is oatmeal. I use gluten-free oatmeal. Um, you just gotta boil some water, and in the meantime, you put some oatmeal into a bowl. And I like to put in a little bit of maple syrup and a little bit of cinnamon to sweeten it up and give it some flavor. And then I like to put, I cut up apples and dates, and put it into the oatmeal. And then you pour the boiling water over the oatmeal and the fruit into the bowl. You cover the bowl for a few minutes, let that moisture with the water absorb, and then you have a really delicious warm snack that's really filling and really easy. I can make that in about 15 minutes. You don't need to boil much water, it goes pretty quick. So smoothies and oatmeal are my two favorite snacks probably. Let's see, what else? I also like dairy-free yogurt to snack on, which you guys have seen in one of my other videos. I was snacking on some during the video. Um, I also like to eat dried fruit a lot for snacks. That makes really good snacks. Nuts are some of my favorite things to eat. Dried fruit and nuts, I think. Yeah, but that's what I eat on a regular basis. My diet consists mainly of fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, beans. That's it. And I try to have more fruits and vegetables in my diet and smaller portions of grains. Grains for me are really just rice and quinoa, gluten-free gluten-free grains. And I will have a whole video about gluten-free stuff another time. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoy and stay tuned for the next episode, guys.